Good Monday morning, friends. It's so great to see you. It's time for your three-card weekly reading. You can see I'm doing absolutely everything in my power to get us started off for a fabulous week. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. And Joyous Ocean, it is great to see you in costume. Hey, if I'm going to bring the energy, I'm going to bring the energy. That is it. Those of you who are at StaarCon, remember that I wore this Saturday evening, and Beth Conklin made it. She didn't make it for me. She had made it, gave it to me, let me take it home. So we're going to get some use out of it. All right, good to see all of you. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, I think, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. And I am also live on Facebook. I can see that. So here's what we're going to do. I will hop over to CardCam in 1 minute. Well, probably less than a minute. I will pull 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. Then I will pull individual cards in the order of the requests that I see. So if you would like a card of guidance for your week ahead, go ahead and get that request in. But let's hop on over to CardCam right now, where we will do our 3-card weekly reading. And you will see that I am working with Gaudet Tarot. This is the original Llewellyn version. That's gone out of print. You can still get it. I believe there is a new indie version. So look for new Gaudet Tarot, and I think you'll find it. It's a beautiful deck. It is not a workhorse deck for me, but I do love to use it here. Medium That Rocks, you love this deck. Do you have it, and can it be a workhorse for you? Like, I would love to have it be a workhorse for me, but for whatever reason, we were having this conversation at our tarot meetup yesterday. Like, there are sometimes decks that I love, but it can't be the deck that I'm going to do my daily workhorse readings with. For whatever reason, and sometimes it's hard for me to denote, even in my own mind, what qualifies that. Hey, Dominique, over on Instagram, I see you. You are absolutely in the queue. Yes. Okay. Medium That Rocks, I do, and no, mine is too large to handle. Right. But so pretty, right? So pretty, so meaningful, and so thoughtful. Like, you can learn a lot from this deck. And I am a fan of the idea that you can buy a deck just to learn from and enjoy, really. And not every deck is a reading deck. Anne-Marie D on Instagram, good to see you. All right, 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. The sun reverse, that could be a comment on either weather or mood, I would imagine. The Explorer of Water, so that's like the Knight of Cups reversed. And the 8 of Fire, so that's like the 8 of Wands. In this deck, they don't use the icons, they just directly use the elements, and the court has been renamed as well. So this week, and I'm interested to hear your own thoughts on right, Medium That Rocks. 80% of mine are learning decks. Same, girl, same. I am very interested in hearing your take on this. I feel like, in some regions, as we come into spring could be taking its time. Like it could be a weather comment in some regions. I also feel like a lot of us maybe having a hard time understanding what we're feeling. I know I'm feeling something. I know I'm processing something, but I don't know what it is and I don't know what it means. I think that could be a thing. But the Eight of Fire or the Eight of Wands coming in here, I think is super helpful to this whole situation. It tells us that energy will move quickly. Energy can change quickly. If we want to change our energy, and why the heck wouldn't we easily can. And, you know, even though the Eight of Wands is a fire card, not an air card, it does seem to be connected in a lot of people's minds, my own as well, with communication. It has long been said. It is the card of quick incoming messages. So if you've been waiting to hear from something, if you've been waiting for that call, that email, that information, this says it could be coming this week, and that whatever the energy is, it can change quickly. Let me know what you think, and let's get going with the individual requests. Let's see. Caroline, you are on your way home because you're in Australia having just concluded your work day. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. And, you know, I should have said this earlier. A really big thank you to Claire C. for starting us off with a super chat, a belated Frothy Friday Beverage Fund donation. Claire C., thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And Claire C. had the idea that on Fridays, we should receive gifts so that we may have frothy beverages over the weekend. And I like that very much. Claire wasn't here on Friday, but is giving us that today. And you can see I'm in a party mood, so I may not wait till the weekend. You never know. Thank you so very much for that. Now, regarding the three, you're just on your way home, not from work, but from seeing Cyndi Lauper? We know you girls like to have fun. Oh, my gosh. Caroline, from seeing Cyndi Lauper, how was she? I mean, you know, I'll always remember Cyndi Lauper of the 80s, but not yet 80-year-old, but in her 70s, Cyndi Lauper is pretty freaking impressive, too. How was she? What was your favorite song of the show? Tell us as much as you want to tell us. We want to hear all about that. And I'm really happy for you and probably just a wee bit jelly. All right. That's so cool. Okay. What did everyone else think about the 3-card weekly reading? Did it resonate for you? What are your thoughts? All right, starting over on YouTube with Christina R, looking for Karen, Kim, and of course, herself. Oh my gosh, Melissa, you tried to see her once in London, but she never showed up to the gay bar where I and a few hundred fans were waiting for her. That reminds me of the Rolling Stones at Toad's Place in the 80s. That was a really interesting thing. I used to sell flowers outside of Toad's Place, and the rumor was all week the Rolling Stones were going to show up and do a secret set. I went to Toad's, like skipped work. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, no Rolling Stones. So I decided to go to work, and that's when they played. What are you going to do? Melissa, Toad's the best. I have spent a lot of my misspent youth was misspent in Toad's Place. Let's just say that. All right. Here we go. Karen, Kim, Christina R. Starting with Christina R. The 7 of Fire reversed. That is the 7 of Wands reversed, and we love this reversal for you. This week, you're going to find more support. You're going to feel more supported. That may be on a spiritual level. That may be on an emotional level. that may be even on a very practical work level, but I think you're going to be feeling greater support. And that's a wonderful thing. You have done a lot that you had to do on your own, and that's very real. But I'm also going to tell you that it never gets easy, but it gets easier from here. That's what I'm going to tell you. All right. Hang on 1 second. Just let me pop something out so I can see something here. All right. Okay, good. Good. All right. Now on to your mother and your sister, Christina. So for Karen, the 4 of Fire reversed. This week, it is time to hop outside your comfort zone. You may be forced to do it. You may choose to do it, but you will be glad you did it once you do it. Outside the comfort zone, take a risk, be vulnerable. It's okay, and it will serve you. All right. And for Kim, Christina, our sister, the sun reversed. Now, this is interesting, remembering that it was also in our 3-card weekly reading that seems particularly powerful. So here's the thing. It doesn't all suck. You may feel like it all sucks, but it doesn't all suck. Look for the bright spots. Wait for the clouds to clear. Things are good. Things will be good. Things will be good. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Candy B, so good to see you. We're going to do you and Marlon. Now let's see if this trend holds. Very, very typically. Very, very typically. How shall I say this? The cards will have very opposite energies. Very opposite. One will be having a great week. The other, not so much. Let's see how it goes today. For Candy B first. The 2 of Air, that's the 2 of Swords. This reminds you really to be in your place of peace. This reminds you that you are in charge of your decisions and you can trust yourself to make the right decisions based on your own intelligence. Now for Marlon, let's see what we got here. The 3 of Wands reversed. Yeah, we're kind of still in, we're kind of still, how do I want to say, in theme, where Marlon, you've got some challenges. Either what you're trying to set in motion is not going the way you want it to, or you're going to discover you're not as prepared as you thought you were. That's okay. Rethink it and come back better. That's all you have to do. All righty. All righty. Candy B, it's so crazy, those cards. I hear you. I hear you. Over on Instagram, Mountain Cavalier, so good to see you. Candy's like, yup, still in opposition. How's that working out for you? I mean, like you're still here, so I'm thinking it's probably okay, but it's fun and funny in a way. So I know we had a request over on Instagram. Let me see if I can find that really quickly and just get to that. Can I? Okay, thank you. So La Morena and Lucia. Okay, here's your card, and then we'll get back to the YouTube queue. Justice reversed. This week, there's a lot that feels out of balance and there's a lot that feels unfair. Do not be distracted by anger, rather be motivated by it. Not distraction, motivation. Okay, back to the YouTube queue if we can. And that is Teresa. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Hope you're doing really well. Here's a card for you. Interesting. Justice, upright. And, you know, trying to get these cards positioned correctly so you can actually see them. I'm doing better. So, you know, I think about a couple of things here. One is there's been so much in your life that has been unfair, and you are now reaping the rewards of not letting that take you down, of being like, get out of the way, I'm doing what I need to do anyway. And I think that that's really valuable. I also feel like you are finding greater balance in your life, and you're recognizing, oh my gosh, Teresa, I had justice, the world, then justice, the past 3 Mondays. So these are powerful cards for you right now. I know you have a few decks. Take those cards out, put them on your altar, study them, play with them. These cards are with you right now, and these are good cards to have. It is hope for the future for you and for all of us. And when we think about your career and what you're doing in your career, it's hopeful and helpful there as well. That is really beautiful. All right. Oh, there you are, Medium That Rocks, with your plan to get another deck. I love it. Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for the week for you. Okay. Melissa. The 5 of Fire reversed. The 5 of Fire reversed. That's the 5 of Wands reversed. I don't dislike this card when it's reversed. It's really about collaboration, cooperation, working with others. Now, this could be having to do with yoga or dance or any of the things that you do. If we're lucky, it has to do with your actual job. But one way or the other, it's not oppositional. It's collaborative and cooperative, which is how you prefer to operate. So that's good. We love that. Teresa, you are very welcome. All right, who is next? It is Audrey M. Audrey, it was so great to see you yesterday. So Audrey lives not the closest to where we do our meetup, but it is a drivable distance. And when she can, she does, but it's been a few months and we didn't meet in January because of StaarCon. So it was so great to be able to see you. Thanks for being there. And thanks for bringing Lisa with you. So good to see her as well. Audrey, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Oh, Melissa, thank you. Yeah, I'm finding with all the Libra in my chart, I really dislike conflict. Understood. Understood. All right. So Audrey M. Guardian of the Earth. Okay, can anyone confirm? Of course, here I am going on to do readings with a deck that I don't know as well as I should. I'm thinking that guardians are kings, but they might be queens. Can anyone correct me one way or the other? Are the guardians kings or queens? I'm not sure. Either way, the reading is going to be the same, Audrey. There are ways that you are feeling insecure and ungrounded. And I mean, it may be what you did the reading about at the meetup yesterday. It may be as simple as that. But what you need to recognize is that you are a good steward. You are a good custodian of everything that is true in your life. You are a good nurturer. You are a good leader. It may feel a little weird right now, and you may feel somewhat unsupported right now. You know, this could also have to do with a lot of things going on, you know, where friends and family have been in danger in Myanmar. It could be a lot of things there. But I think you need to know that you are supported and you will be okay. That's the thing you need to remember in your heart this week. All right. Anka over on IG, nice to see you. Dina, nice to see you on IG. And Medium That Rocks is off to get her book. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So Dina, you're on IG and YouTube. I love it when that happens. Hey, Peggy Lou Leven, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. So I don't know why, but your presence here, Peggy Lou, reminds me to remind all of you that we have a class coming up. Free live stream tarot class. We'll stream it on all the platforms. Coming up this Thursday, 7 p.m., we're doing reversals. It's a reversals class. The link is already up here on YouTube. Audrey, perfect message also to add to yesterday. Yep. Hey, Julie, good to see you. Glad you're here. All right, Peggy Lou. Man, this card is up, it's down, it's up, it's down, but it's definitely stalking us as a group, isn't it? Peggy Lou, there are ways you may be feeling treated unfairly. There are ways you may be feeling out of balance because of that. There may be some things that feel out of balance in terms of money, in terms of effort versus reward, in terms of how much effort something takes. I think we just got to do the magic here, right? We're just going to sweep that away. Bye-bye, right? You know that, like from Total Bastard Airlines from Saturday Night Live. Bye-bye. I think that's a good magic spell. Bye-bye, right? And let's welcome more balance for you this week. I think it's time for that. All right. Okay, and here we have it. Elders are kings, explorers are knights. Is that guardians or queens? Okay. Thank you, Medium That Rocks. I really appreciate you. All right. Right. Children. Okay. So elders, kings, guardians, queens, explorers, knights, children, pages. Fair enough. All right, Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. A card for the week for you, most certainly. Anna Kay, I switched to YouTube. So weird to see you on Instagram. And I didn't realize that sometimes the names are different enough, and I'm trying so hard to be intuitive with the actual reading that I won't pick up that was you. That's hilarious. Yes, Peggy Lou, your card was Justice reversed, and we did the magic to turn it right side up because you need that balance. All right, Trey, here we go. 4 of Fire, you're not the first person to get this. It's the 4 of Wands. This week, I think you're going to have a pretty good week. I think creatively, gaming, community, home, all the things are going to be the right balance of chill and exciting, right? Like we don't want too much chill. We don't want too much exciting. We want the right balance. And I think that's what you're going to get. So that should be good. All right. Up next, we have Mary. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Let's see what we see for you. As I try to remember that your whole personality is not just your job search. All right. Oh, I like this. I like this for you, Mary. This is good. The 7 of water. That's the 7 of cups. So with this card always comes a warning not to give into the dark imaginings that leave us to anxiety, but rather to recognize your own power to manifest. And I know you're working on that. And to recognize that there are many, how shall I say, there are many options and opportunities in front of you. And I know you're going to say, I know you know that's not true, but it can be and it will be. And so this week, be open to that idea of new options and new opportunities coming your way. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, oh my goodness. We're going to do a card for you, and we're going to do a card for Dulce, the kitty. The kitty's having digestive issues, trying to decide on expensive urgent care or not. So, okay, here is a rule in our digital village with which I think you can all agree. We have pretty strict formats for our live reading sessions. However, if it involves a dog or a cat, I will break format for your animals, right? Because we are all absolutely sending healing energy to Dulce and to Jeannie. We are all sending that healing energy. And we're doing that. So yeah, absolutely. So first of all, Jeannie, for your card for the week. Okay, here we go. For you, Jeannie, we have awakening, which is judgment. And I think you are going to hear, see, or find good reviews for the event and the performance you just did. And I think you'll see some nice new opportunities coming in. So that's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I love that. Okay. Mary, I will focus on the good. Perfect. And I think more good is coming. Nalini, the fur babies are important, damn straight. And Kay, sending healing to Dulce. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So now, looking at Dulce, the real question at the end of the day is it time to take Dulce to urgent care? I don't think so. I don't think so. 10 of Wands reversed, 2 of Wands, the Chariot reversed. The Chariot is the canoe. Is that not fun? And I hesitate to say this because obviously if you're worried, better to spend money than to worry. But this would say to me that you can watch and wait in this moment. Call your vet, watch and wait in this moment. Unless the vet says go to urgent care. All right. Very good. Smile Soul 20. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. It was so great to see those pictures of the wedding. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Thanks for sharing those over on IG. So here is your card for the week. The lady likes this deck. Cool. Okay, the Hermit reversed. Now, it could be that at the wedding, you saw some people that you really like that you don't talk too much, and there was this, let's keep in touch. It could be you're making new friends, but this is really about improving your social life. I know you're also looking to improve your love life. I think we can all agree one thing leads to another very, very usually. So that's fabulous. We really appreciate that. So this week, it's about feeling the support of the people around you. And it's about new friends. Hey, LP, thanks for following on Insta. Really appreciate that. Hector, nice to see you on Insta as well. Glad you're here. And hey, Pamela Phillips, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Really appreciate that. And of course, we're going to do you, Hippie Pippy, and your daughter. And of course, Hippie Pippy is a member of this channel and of course was a fabulous StaarCon presenter. Caroline McLaughlin, I have not gotten to you yet. Oh, thank you for the follow. Is it Dre? Thank you for the follow. Hi. Would you like a card? We're doing cards for the week. Nice to see you over on Twitch. Thank you for following. And okay, so here's what's going to happen. Happy to do a card for you for the week ahead. I'm going to do over on YouTube, I'm going to do Pamela, Pip, and Pam's daughter, and then you're next. So you're fourth in line. All right, so Pamela Phillips, good to see you. And someone hold me to that. Don't let me forget. Pamela, you get the Magician reversed, and I'm going to say this is very comforting. I realize we usually don't like the Magician reversed, but I'm going to say what you're up against and what you're dealing with, you absolutely know what it is. You know what it is. You've been there. You've done that before. I am also going to say this, though. Be very careful this week about communication kerfuffles. I know Mercury retrograde ends today. Holla freaking Luya. But that shadow continues. And for you, I just want you to pretend you're still in Mercury retrograde. Check and double check everything. Be extra special careful about your communication. And here's one more thing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your abilities. Don't doubt your skills. Okay. For Pip, and thank you, Pip, for being a member of this channel as well. For the week ahead, the Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups reversed. And it may be like you have some unpleasantries to deal with tying up your old life. It may be that you're healing from your old life, which is also, in a way, tying up those unpleasantries. But that is the focus, healing from the old life, moving into the new life. And for Pam's daughter, the Five of Cups, there is some loss or grief or disappointment right now. And that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but if it's here, you have to deal with it. The thing is, there are good things here too. Acknowledge what doesn't feel good, but also acknowledge what is good and feels good, and things will improve. All right, going over to Twitch. Dre, good to see you. Here is a card for you. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. And what a fabulous card. First of all, can we all behold the beauty of this card? Oh my gosh. But secondly, What a great card to get. First of all, this reminds you that you're strong and can do whatever you need to do this week. But it also reminds you that the greatest strength is in your compassion. You may have some things that are making you angry. You may have some things that are upsetting. You may even be angry at yourself. That's not going to help. Be clear on what you don't like, but recognize your ability to control, to fix, to make things happen. Recognize your own ability here and recognize you're doing what you need to do, and you can do it in a way that is kind and gentle and feels good. All right. Up next, we have Anna Kay. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here, let's do a good shuffle here. Don't interpret that like, oh my gosh, she sees me coming, she better do a good shuffle. It's just, you know, I'm always hand over hand shuffling, and once in a while I got to get a riffle in there. Hey, Jojo G, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. All right. Anna Kay. The Four of Cups. So, you know, the Four of Cups is this really interesting card. It can talk about boredom. It can talk about not being happy with your options. Anna Kay, I appreciate a good shuffle. There you go. It can talk about needing to set boundaries and saying no to what you need to say no to. Like, I'm thinking about that dating thing of like last week and saying this confirms you made the right decision, maybe. So there is this sense of what do you want? What do you not want? What is possible? You may not be in your happiest mood. You want to try to stay positive, but you also want to feel empowered to say no to what you need to say no to. And if you're like, it's all slim pickings, I don't want any of this, then wait, and something better is likely to come. Okay. 64 Amy Penn, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Anna Kay, meh. Yeah, that is the meh card. You're absolutely right. We get that from Modern Witch Tarot, where she's wearing a t-shirt that says meh, or sweatshirt, a hoodie, yeah, that says meh. So yeah, that's fair. Okay, right after that good shuffle, that's what you got. Sorry. All right. Could be worse. 64 Amy Penn. I feel stuck, but that's okay. Well, and that's the thing, Anna Kay. Amy, I'm right with you. Anna, let me speak to that for a minute. Because with the Four of Cups, it's okay to be stuck because something better will come soon. So just wait for the next inspiration, the next idea, the next good friend, the next introduction, you know, whatever the next is, it's coming and you can wait. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Jojo G, I'm going to do 64 Amy Penn on YouTube, and then I'm going to hop on over and do you. So I've got you in the queue. 64 Amy Penn, here we go. 10 of Wands reversed. This week, you're going to recognize that you have more support than you thought. There are ways I think you've been feeling unsupported and feeling like it's just a slog you got to do on your own. This week, you will see your support and feel your support, and that will be good. Jojo G on IG. That's fun to say. The Canoe reversed. So that's the Chariot reversed. We don't love this. It speaks about ways where you're not sure how to move forward, or you're not sure if you can move forward, or you're not sure which way to move forward. When this card comes up this way, it may tell you that you need to take your time to figure it out. It may even talk about a canceled trip or problem with a motor vehicle. But I would like to do some energy work here to remove this stuffed energy, the stuck energy, and turn this card right side up. to welcome you the way forward, because the way forward, I think, is really what you need. Hey, Mia Love, good to see you over on IG. Amy Penn, you are very welcome. Dr. All Ed, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like you are just not feeling it, my friend. Like, I feel like you're not feeling the love. Like, I just want to give some love to you right now because you need it. So here we go. It's time. It's time for something really good to come in to make you happy. That's what we're looking for. It could be a man's. It could be something great with work. But we need something good coming in, and so let's welcome that. All righty. Jojo, you are very welcome. Okay. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here you go. All right. It's the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Is this your exam week, Vaishali? I'm thinking it might be. And I know you're feeling really ungrounded and really worried. Here's what you got to do, though, man. You gotta eat a good breakfast. You got to take good care of yourself. You can't let anyone get in your head. And you know what I'm going to say next. Don't let anyone piss in your Cheerios, seriously. And for you, I think it's you doing it to yourself a lot of times. So give yourself the confidence you need to go forward this week. Yes, it's exams week. Okay, so that's what you got to do. Best of luck. Everyone send Vaishali good luck and love for the exams this week. Hey, Barbie Bird, I'm happy to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and Michelle Mixuir in Toronto. Both of you are members. We appreciate both of you so very much. All right, here we go. Barbie Bird, here we go. The Priestess reversed. Barbie, it makes me wonder if you're feeling a little out of balance. If you're feeling guilty for something, medium that rocks, I want to see the cheer. Did you not just see it? Did you not just see it? It will come back. I promise it will come back. All right. So here we go. I think with you, Barbie Bird, you know, actually, we're going to see the Cheerios animation because we're going to do it for Barbie Bird. Because I think with the High Priestess reverse, there is a way that you can have that tendency. Yeah, it's quick. It's really quick. There is a way that you can have that tendency to let things other people say get up in your head, to get up in your head yourself without any assistance at all, and make yourself feel like you are less than. Make yourself feel guilty for things that are not your fault. No way, we're not having it. Nope. This week, Barbie Bird, you need to know your wisdom, your balance, and you need to be serene within that. Now, for Michelle. Yes, the animations are short, and we have a few of them. IT John, aka the control room, has been busy. And if you look over on Facebook, you'll see, and other places, you'll see IT John has another name too. All right. Okay, no, I just missed someone. Who's right before Lily? I was talking and I did not. Oh, it's Mixuir. No, you don't need to move anything. It's Mixuir who was requested by a Grateful Dead animation request. We'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. Yes. Yes, yes. And since we do have a Taylor Swift one, we should have a Grateful Dead one. Okay, thank you for that. Yes, we did Barbie Bird. We're going to do Mixuir at Barbie Bird's request. 6 of Swords reversed. I really feel like you are going to be too much up in your head. And the thing is, and this is true for everybody, not just Mixuir, like it's time for a full face moment. When we get up in our head, we lose our logic. We think we're being very logical when we go in a spiral of ridiculousness that makes us bad, but we lose our logic. And so that's for everybody, but it's inspired by the card I got for Mixuir. And what we're saying here is stay in your logical mind. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. There's definitely some stuff going on. Take your time. Stay in your logical mind. All will be well. Okay, so now I have finished with Barbie Bird's request. And Lily is next. Lily, it's so good to see you. Where are you? Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Can't wait to see you at our meetup at Panera. I know that will happen at some point. All right. So Lily, I shuffled. Y'all saw me shuffle. You got the exact same card as I just pulled before. You can't make this up, right? We've got the 6 of Air reversed or the 6 of Swords reversed. So you too must be extra special careful to stay in your logical mind. Honor whatever it is you're feeling, but don't let your heart rule your head this week. Stay logical, seriously. All righty. Febborn, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here we go. Febborn, this is the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Fire. It is the card of victory. Whatever is happening, whatever is going on, you need to know that you are winning. You are doing what you need to do. You are moving forward in the way that you need to move forward. You're on top of this and you are winning, and no one and nothing is going to take you down. So you go forward this week with that power in your mind. All righty. Who is next? It is Nalini Kalu. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Nalini, you get the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And it is fair to say it's felt like that for a while, that things are not turning in your direction the way you would like. It happens to everyone. Sometimes you're on the top of the field, of the wheel. Sometimes you're on the bottom. But don't lean into feeling that way. What you want to say is, the wheel is turning. Here comes the Grateful Dead lyric. Medium that rocks, sing it with me. The wheel is turning and you can't slow it down. And the wheel will turn in your direction too, Nalini. Just welcome it and allow it. And you got that same card last Monday. Also reversed. This is the energy. If I were you, Nalini, I'd be doing a lot of magic with the Wheel of Fortune. I would say about, I don't know, Karen, maybe. Hard to know what the normal number are, right? Nalini, yes, also reversed. So You're going to do energetic work to turn the wheel in your own mind. Use this card and really think about turning that wheel in your direction. All right, very good. Thank you. And Claire C. is up next. You had an uplifting Saturday. I bet you did. Did you go to Sarasota? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thank you so much for the super chat. Nalini, you are very welcome. Medium that rocks. That is a beautiful wheel card for sure. All right. So Claire C., the Five of Pentacles. And, you know, this is that card of worry and concern, whether it's for yourself or for society or for the planet. That card of, are we doing the right thing? Will we have what we need? Will I have what we need? But this card reminds us that opportunity is ever present. Oh man, Port Charlotte, that's cool. Like, that's right where you are. So I feel like you have to hold on to the hope that this gave you and let that inspire you throughout the week and going forward. All right. Michelle F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emoji. A card for yourself and for your daughter, Jules. It's my pleasure. Here is a card for you, Michelle F. It is the Page of Swords reversed. Child of Air in this deck. So when you look at that, I think the thing that is, I think the thing that is true is there is some communication that needs to happen that is not happening. It may be something that someone needs to say to you, and maybe you need to get it out of them. It may be something, it may be something where you have something you need to say. Maybe it's something you need to say to yourself. Maybe it's something you need to say to someone else, but you need to figure out the right communication and make sure it happens. There's also something here about learning new skills this week and feeling a little trepidatious about it. You'll be fine. Oh, Dre, I was wondering what happened to you. If you scroll back, you'll find your reading. Hey, Red Thread Weaver, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Cassandra Revelta, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do you and your mother, Raquel, who is also a member here. Here we go. And Red Thread Weaver, I've just figured out who you are. Like, I know you. I know you in person, right? So nice to have you here. Okay. Cassandra. King of Pentacles reversed. I don't love this, but I think we need to keep it here. Oh, I did, Michelle F. I did miss your daughter. I am so sorry. So here's what I'm going to do, and it's going to be tricky. So moderators, watch me, because I'm already screwing up. I'm already screwing up. Here's what I'm going to do. This is for Cassie. I'm going to do Cassie's reading. I'm going to come back and do Jules. Then I'm going to go back and do Cassie's mom, Raquel. Moderators, keep me honest here, all right? All right, here we go. Cassie, Cassandra Revelta, King of Pentacles reversed. This week, you need to really look at not what you wish, not what you hope, but what is actually true. What is true about money? What is true about home? What is true about work? What is the truth? Look at those things and stay grounded in those things this week. All right. Now, I'll be coming back for Raquel. Going back, Michelle F. So sorry. Did not mean to forget Jules. Thanks for the reminder. Here we go. For Jules, it's the Four of Earth or the Four of Pentacles. This week, it's all about self-care. It's all about good boundaries, and it's all about being careful with your resources, energy, time, money. Do not spend any of these unwisely. Be careful and cautious this week. All right. Thank you, Red Thread Weaver. I appreciate that. Okay, now I am going back to, I see Liz Harrison is next, but I'm going to go back first to Raquel, who was requested by Cassandra Revelta. Raquel is also a member here, and we really appreciate her. Hey, Christine Nelly over on Facebook. Good to see you. Would you like a card for the week ahead? Happy to do it for you. All right. So for Raquel, the Page of Wands reversed. You need some new inspiration. You really do. For you yourself, some creative inspiration, some fun. This week, make a point of doing something fun or something creative just for you. Okay, hopping on over to Facebook. Christine Nally, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your card for the week ahead. It's the Two of Cups reversed. So this week, pay extra special attention to how you're dealing with yourself. Don't speak to yourself or about yourself in the way that you wouldn't speak to or about a friend. There also may be some relationships in your life that you are questioning. If that is the case, I'm not here to say what you should or should not do, but you're right to have the introspection. So good self-esteem and introspection about what and whom is in your life this week. Thanks for being here. Okay, Sylvie. Sylvie over on Twitch, I'm going to get you in real quick. Nice to see you. What we do here on Monday is a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. So Sylvie on Twitch, the Eight of Fire reverse. So this is interesting. You weren't here to see it, but we started out with 3 cards for the collective. This card was in that. This card was in that. But it was not reversed. Sylvie, this week, you're going to feel like you're moving through mud. There's going to be a lot of blocked energy. Things are not going to move as quickly as you would like. You might want to dance, go to yoga, do something to shake that out. And if you're like answering messages, answering chats, answering emails, make sure you push send. You might forget. And if you're waiting for someone to get back to you, you might have to nudge them. Now, I see TJ and GA is next, but I actually skipped Liz Harrison because I went off YouTube for a moment. So I'm going to get Liz in. Liz, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Hey, Kim Morris, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Christine Nally, that's good advice. Very good. Okay, Liz, here we go. Oh, we could have just skipped you and it would have been okay. The Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords. So be prepared. Hey, Robin over on Facebook, nice to see you. Would you like a card today? Liz Harrison, you're here. Is there anything going on this week that you're aware of, that you're dreading or upset about? Right, laughing and crying. So here's the thing. Be careful about overthinking. Don't beat yourself up trying to get someone else to understand what is true. Don't let yourself get overworked, overwrought, or overthinking. That's really the key. That's really what you need to do. All right. And just be supportive. Okay, TJ, you are up next on YouTube. And my goodness gracious, Stacy, thank you for being a member, and thank you for gifting a membership. That is really, really, really super kind, and I'm grateful. Thank you. I'm gonna hop on over to Facebook real quick to do Robin. Robin, we had our meetup yesterday. Would love to see you there sometime. Oh, Divine Timing, thank you for becoming a member. You're the one who got gifted, and that's kind of perfect because you're here a lot, so that's fabulous. Okay. Robin, over on Facebook, for your week ahead, the Guardian of Air or the Queen of Swords. This week, stay in your truth. This week, stay in what feels right for you. Stay in your own moral compass and recognize that you can't be the moral compass for the world or even for other people, but you can for yourself. You're smart, you're capable, you know what you're doing. Stay strong in that knowledge. Don't let anyone shake you on that. All right, TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Liz, I expected that card last week. I'm thinking this is a holdover from that. That's what I was thinking too. All right. TJ and GA. For you, TJ, the High Priestess reversed. You're the second one to get this here today, reversed. This week, make sure you keep yourself in balance. This week, make sure you do not overtalk or overthink. This week, remember that you're only responsible for what you're responsible for and nothing more. Now, for your daughter. Robin, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. Yes, exactly. All right. TJ, for your daughter. It's the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And I wonder if your daughter is away from home. I think that she is, and perhaps homesick. I wonder if your daughter is having some issues with family in some way. I wonder if your daughter, sort of on the cusp of adulthood, is feeling that. You know, how much we want to be an adult and how hard adulting is all at the same time. There could be some of that. That's probably a heads up for you too, Mom. Seriously. Time for a care basket or something. LP, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Card for the week. Ace of Fire reversed. That's the Ace of Wands reversed. You know, this goes back to what we were talking about, that you're just not feeling it these days, that you are feeling like you've lost your spark, you've lost your magic. And this acknowledges that, but we're not having that. So we are going to sweep that away. And then we, this week, really, really, really want you to welcome something new. Actively go out and meet new people, start a new project, do something fun, wear a new fit, whatever. You got to do something new that makes you happy this week, LP. That's the bottom line. Amen, right. Oh, I love the broom emoji, right? Yeah, man, we can't have that. Absolutely. Hey, Jenny Perkins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week. Jenna Perkins. Okay, in this deck, the devil is called Bindweed, and it comes up reversed for you, Jenna, and we're glad to see that. This week, you are getting rid of some stuff you need to get rid of. Like, you could be decluttering. You could be taking stuff to Goodwill. You could be ending a relationship that needs to end. You could be literally doing something to heal. You could be losing weight. You could be quitting smoking. You could be changing your internal dialogue in a way that is more healthy. But one way or the other thing with this is it sends you on the path to deep spiritual enlightenment. Obviously, you're not doing all of that in a week, but it's a start. All right. Medium that rocks. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Here's a card for you, and thanks for your kind words. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Medium that rocks. 10 of Pentacles reversed. I think you are now doing, like, some of this is the mediumship, right? But some of this is the ancestral trauma. Like, it's easy to connect with beloved ancestors, but also recognizing how much they effed you up is a whole other thing. And I think you are seriously doing that deep dive now. And you kind of had to, because this also speaks to everything you've been through in the past year and a half. And it's not easy, but it is the healing work that you're doing. And it is what's taking you to exactly where you need to go. Also, I wonder if you're thinking about changing where you live. Just saying. Oh, Stacy, that is so kind. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Stacy Flannery. You're so kind. I do love fluorite. I will tell you that. Jackie, so good to see you. Jackie Masters, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The 3 of Swords, or the 3 of Air. So, I mean, this is a much better image for the 3 of Swords than, the 3 swords in the heart. And I think this image is more appropriate to what it's going to look like for you, having to do with everything you need to do to get yourself going this week. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of figuring things out. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of doing things that you kind of were wishing that you didn't have to be doing. But there it is. There it is. So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little painful. So, we're going to send you some healing in advance just to support you. But I think it's part of the process, and I think it's really okay. Okay. Oh, got it, Medium that rocks. A quantum healing. That's perfect. Yep, not thinking about moving, but would love more space. Understood. Karen Hendershot, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here for more than 2 years. For being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. I love this for you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. We are just going to maximize this one and really send the energy of this out to you because, oh, my goodness gracious. This is about welcoming love into your life. That can be a new relationship. That can be a new sense of love towards yourself and towards your life. That can be loving yourself enough that you do all the things you need to do for yourself. One way or the other, man. It's a Taylor Swift quote. Hang on. A Taylor Swift quote. It's been a long time coming. But here we are. So let's welcome that into your life. Can't go wrong. All righty. Who is next? Let's see. Andrea, 54 Hector. So good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. Okay. Here is your card for the week ahead. Okay, it's the 9 of Air or the 9 of Swords. It feels like you're going through a tough time. And I feel like there is something here about acknowledging whatever is difficult and giving yourself time and space for healing. If you need to be in a bad mood for a minute, it's okay to be in a bad mood for a minute. And then figure out what you can do to kind of rest and heal and move forward. All right. Who is next? Okay, Joyous Ocean, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Jada, and Joanne. And Joanne, of course, is a member here as well. Okay. Here we go. Joyous Ocean, I know you're getting ready to start class, so you probably won't be able to respond to this until later, but I love this for you. The Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. Now, given that you're a hot yoga teacher, like there's something about that there too, of course, but this is about new projects, new inspiration, new energy, exactly what you want to be welcoming right now. So let's send that energy out to you because that is really fabulous. All right. Now, for Jada, the Empress. Okay, I don't know if this needs to be a warning for you or not, but if I pull this card for a young woman, right away I'm going to say precautions against pregnancy unless pregnancy is desired. If that's not an applicable or appropriate warning, please excuse it. Better safe than sorry. Beyond that, there is something here about dealing with the women in your life and their leadership and guardianship, and really allowing yourself to be nurtured by the people who nurture you. And the people who should be nurturing, who are not nurturing, be clear about that. Hey, Undefinable, good to see you. Yeah, got you in the queue for sure. All right. And now we're going to do Joanne. And again, Joanne, thank you for being a member. The Hierophant reverse. Do you have your own business? If you don't, it may be time to think about it. I mean, you can't build a business in a week. But this is really about thinking outside of the box, taking your leadership in a different direction, finding your own voice, being a thought leader, recognizing that your authority comes from within. So see where that takes you this week. All righty. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Hope your mom's doing well as well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Oh, Martha, I love this for you. I mean, who doesn't love a beautiful woman dancing? But the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands, this is about your creativity. This is about your success. This is about, like, I know this is one of your times to really inspire your congregants. You're in Lent right now. Easter is coming. And I just feel like you are really gonna bring it this Lenten season with inspiration, with inspiration and with creativity in a way that is renewing and joyous just as it needs to be. And I think it will be that for you yourself. All right. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for your kind words. Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. What's going on here? Are you A, all up in your head when you shouldn't be, or B, having some nagging thoughts that you need to pay attention to but don't want to? And how can you know the difference? We need to really welcome for you some greater clarity. I feel like you've had a lot of relationships in your life that have made you doubt yourself. And so you don't always know what your truth is. And sometimes we all have to take some time to figure it out. But I feel like that's part of what you need to be doing this week. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, here we are, fresh from Cyndi Lauper. I am so excited. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. We really appreciate you. You also get the devil reversed. It's bindweed in this deck, but that's what it is. And I wonder if that's simply the energy that you get from going out and seeing music, if that just releases a lot of energy and allows you to have a great week. Maybe there's other things going on too, where you are releasing what does not serve you internally or externally. But one way or the other, that releasing serves you, and it does put you on a path for greater intuitive and spiritual growth. All righty. Lisa McCord, so good to see you. We did have a fun meeting. We missed you. But I know it's a drive, and I know you have a life. All right, Lisa McCord, glad you're here. Five of Pentacles. Lisa McCord, I feel like there's some things going on where you're not feeling as supported as you could. And we have to acknowledge that it doesn't feel good. But I feel like as we go forward, there are opportunities, whether it's opportunity for healing, opportunity for job, opportunity for relationship, whatever opportunities you're looking for, those opportunities will be there. You just have to look for them, and you may need to seek those opportunities. Okay. D9, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Two of Swords reversed. I feel like there's ways you're not feeling peaceful within yourself right now and may not be trusting yourself to make good decisions. This, for me, is really an indication of the need to trust yourself. All right, and I am, let's see, Sarah F. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Hey, Wendy, good to see you. Good morning. Okay, here we go. D9, you are very welcome. Sarah F., glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sarah F., the Hanged Man in this card is the tree. So not what is hanging from the tree, but the tree itself. And you can see we're actually in the tree yoga posture, or an iteration of that posture. And it comes up reversed for you. And I actually like this because when we see this card reversed, when we see the Hanged Man or whatever it is reversed, what we see is you having the ability to take control, you having the energy and well-being available to you to do what you want and need to do this week. And so I think you're going to be really kind of large and in charge this week, able to take care of some stuff and feel good about it. So that feels great. Zach, hey, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, you want a card for your mom? I'm happy to do that for your mom. Absolutely. So this is for the week ahead for your mother. Is that right? Certainly I can. And it's the Seeker, also known as the Fool. And this is about a new journey. And it could be a journey that takes you away from people you love, takes you to other people or other places. But it's about being open to new journeys and trusting that process, to trust the process of new journeys. All right. Justine, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Good to see you. Here is a card for the week ahead. 5 of Swords reversed. We like this reversal. This week, do not fight with anybody or anything. This week, it needs to be all about negotiation, navigation, diplomacy, using whatever energy is around you against itself if you need to move through, not in a battle, but in compromise and collaboration. Ashley, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. This 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Earth, is stalking us. I don't love it. Could be related to the stock market, however. All right. 5 of Earth in this deck. Ashley, this week, I feel like you're going to feel like you don't have everything you need, whether that's time, money, energy, whatever. You may need to be a little conservative, but if you're looking for more, there are opportunities there. You just have to seek out the opportunities. Hey, Dina M. Moskowitz, good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. All right, here we go. It's the 9 of Wands reversed. I actually prefer this card in its reversal. What that tells me is this week there will be a focus on healing for you, whether that's healing of yourself, healing of someone else, healing in broader energy. But one way or the other, there is healing. And it's not easy, but it's happening and you're doing it. You're doing it, absolutely. Okay, Jenna Perkins, I did you earlier, so let's move on. Let's see, who is... Latrell. Latrell, where is Latrell coming in? Okay, Latrell, thank you for being... Latrell, thank you. There you are. I see you. Thanks for being here. And okay, if you don't know, Latrell R. Morris, that's her author page. Check out her books right here on YouTube. She is also Von Ray, who has been a member here for 3 years. And Latrell, so much appreciating you. Here is the wheel, and glory be, you got it right side up. Expect some good luck this week. Expect some good things to happen. Expect the wheel to be turning in your favor this week. And now I sound like I don't remember her name from the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor. But seriously, expect good things this week and good opportunities coming. All right. Ashley, I'm working on finding those opportunities. Perfect. All right. Latrell, crossing my fingers. All right. Theranaya, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. We appreciate you. The 4 of Cups reversed. Okay, this week, what you need to do is make, I hate to put it this way, but make the best of difficult situations. Not everything is how you like it for anybody, not just you, but for anybody. But make the best of difficult situations. That's really the key. That's really where we're at. In more than anything, really. All right. Lisa E., good to see you. And I just want to acknowledge Lisa E. does make a financial contribution in another way every month in appreciation for what's going on here on YouTube. So I can't make her a member, but she kind of is. So there you go. So Lisa E., thanks for being here. We're going to do a card for you and Jenna. Excuse me, 1 second. Hydration does matter. Okay, here we go. Lisa E. Oh my goodness, Stacy. You are so generous. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. All right, so Lisa E. All right, I love this. And like you've had a run of difficult cards. This is good. Let the sun shine in, my friend. Lisa, this week, let your light shine. Be happy. Good things are coming and you're attracting good things into your life. This is a beautiful thing. And for Jenna, the King of Cups reversed. Now, this could have to do with a particular man or young man who's not showing up the way they should or can't show up the way they want to. It could also deal with you trying to figure out what in your heart you really want. And that's a good exploration for right now. All righty. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. The star reversed. You are healing. You are moving forward. It may not happen as quickly as you would like, but it is happening, and it is important for you to stay very hopeful, very much in your mind of manifestation as you go forward this week. Sarah, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. This is stalking us. It's not bad. Like, I don't know that we love it, but we also don't hate it. The idea is this. On one hand, you catch more flies with sugar than with vinegar. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. It is better to collaborate and cooperate than it is to directly go to battle. You will get further that way this week. So be very strategic. All right. Julie, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your card. Two of Pentacles. And, you know, being the grandmother of twins who sort of look like this, don't you know how much I love this card, right? Okay, but Julie, Two of Pentacles reversed makes me wonder about your exams. Have you heard back on your exams yet? I feel like there is some next work that needs to be done in ways that you may be feeling overwhelmed and ways that you may be feeling like you've got a lot on your mind. Oh, Jenna Perkins, I did you. You can scroll back. You can scroll back and get your reading for sure. It's good to see you. Okay. Two of Pentacles for Julie. It's a lot going on, but you've got this. Just take good care of yourself. Stacy Flannery, so good to see you. Thank you for your kindness, and thank you for the super chat. And Caroline McLaughlin, thank you for Frosty Friday super chat. Really, really appreciate the super sticker. Thank you very much. Thank you for your generosity, Caroline, Claire, and Stacy. Thank you. Jenna, you have a great week too. So Stacy, here we go. Here's your card for the week ahead. It's the 10 of Cups reversed. Oh, Stacy, you're so kind with your messages of love. You're so kind. Stacy, and I'm going to be somewhat unkind in response, and I apologize, but it's done with love. You can gold plate a turd, but it's still a turd. You can gift wrap it, but you know what it is. You, I believe, like I think there's a whole ancestral history. I know, Stacy, you're not a mess. No. But here's what I do think is true. There is an ancestral history of being fed a shit sandwich and being told it's gourmet, to the point now that it is really, really hard for you to know the difference. This is asking you to do the emotional and spiritual work to be able to take those goggles off and see what really is about yourself, because those goggles make you see yourself less than, and they make you see mediocre people as fabulous. You got reverse goggles on. This week, I think you're going to do a lot of work to help with that. And Stacy says, makes a lot of sense. I've been doing shadow work. Caroline, I love you too. Thank you so much. All right. Kim Morse, so good to see you. So the fact that you and Stacy showed up right next to each other, were you like, either are you in the same room together, or were you like, okay, let's get on right now? Because I know you're friends. And I know, Kim, you brought Stacy to me on TikTok. All right. Kim, so great to see you. You are very welcome. Stacy, thank you for your kindness and generosity. Kim, it is great to see you. 7 of Swords reversed. Trust yourself. You're on the phone together. I love it. It's a watch party. Yay. Oh, wow. Stacy, you're in Chicago. She's in Florida. So it's even a time difference and you're on the phone together. I could not love this anymore. And Kim Morse, 7 of Swords reversed. Trust yourself. Don't trust your programming. Don't trust your trauma. Trust yourself. There is something going on right now where you are wanting to feel guilty for something that is not. Now, trust yourself. All right. Stacy's like, I told you. Oh, that's funny, man. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing really well. 10 of Cups reversed. Do we have stuff up with your family? Like your family that is an ocean away, but they still get under your skin? I wonder if that's going on. I wonder if there's something in your own home that's going on. I wonder if the family you're working with is difficult. You definitely need a new family to work with. So I feel like there's a lot of emotion coming up right now, Baby Cakes. A lot. And what you have to do is really good emotional self-care. And I know you're good at that, so just engage that. All right, unidentifiable. So good to see you. I identify you. Hello. And I identify you as the Page of Wands, and that's a good thing to be. This week, it's about communication. It's about learning. It's about creativity. It's about leaning into your passions and the things that really matter to you. Go for it. Wendy Robeson, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for being a moderator. Queen of Wands reversed. Good to see you. I feel like you're not fully feeling in your energy right now. I don't know how much of that is like physical, if you're not feeling right, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever it is, you're not like, you've got to be nurturing your passion and your power, and you need to give it some extra oomph this week. Like really, 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 really extra fiery oomph for Wendy this week, please. All right, Lumen, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Dan and Michelle, welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, Lumen, glad you're here. Thanks for being a member. You're up next. 6 of Cups. I love this, and I love this card. This week, be inspired by the things that make your inner child happy. This week, remember who you are. This week, you may find yourself making some connection with someone from the past. All right. Who is next? Dan, it's you. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, Dan. Here's a card for you. It's the 8 of Swords. So there may be ways that you are feeling stuck. There may be ways that you aren't sure how to solve a particular problem, maybe because it can't be solved. Like that can happen. Maybe you just have to sit with something for a minute. But allow yourself the grace. Allow yourself the grace of space as you figure it out. That's what you need. You need the grace of space. All right. Oh, Wendy says, oh no, that's true. Feeling a little defeated. Spirit has been on me about getting back into my meditation and time with my guides. Makes sense. So my friends, it is last call for readings, y'all. Last call. Michelle, I see you're here. Would you like a card? I bet you would. I'm just going to give you a card because I know you just got in the door. Anyone else? If we skipped you, we're very sorry. We didn't mean to. But here we go, Michelle. The 4 of Wands reversed. Hey, Stacy Flannery, thank you so much. You take really good care. All right. Michelle's Mystic Corner. Make sure you follow Michelle on her channel. She does lives there as well. So if you like live stream readings, you want to get in on the action there. Michelle, 4 of Wands reversed. You are feeling outside of your comfort zone in a lot of ways. You're going to have to run with it because it will take you to where you need to go. If you're feeling uncomfortable, it's probably where you need to go. There it is. All right, my friends, once again, last call. How does that even work? But it is last call for readings, y'all. I want to thank everyone for being here. Thanks to the members, the moderators, everyone coming in on all the platforms. I want to remind you that we have a live stream class coming up this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We are doing reversals. We are going to do, it's on YouTube, but we're going to do our best to multi-stream it everywhere so you can watch it on your favorite platform. Get your cards ready. I am available for readings. There are links in the description to book a reading with me. Go ahead and do so, or just direct message me. That's fine too. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being part of our digital village. Wendy in YouTube has just dropped the link to make an appointment. That's fabulous. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you for starting the week with us.